Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of English Everyday Podcast, where learning English is fun, simple, and part of your daily life. I'm your host, Dave, here to guide you through each episode. And today, as always, I'm joined by the wonderful Sophia.
Hey, Dave. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited about today's topic because it's something we all love and maybe don't get enough of. Sleep.
Yes, sleep. So simple, yet so important. And of course, we can't forget Marco, our vocabulary expert. He'll help break down key words for us at the end.
Hey, Dave and Sophia, and a big hello to all of you listening. Sleep is a fascinating topic, and I've got some great vocabulary for you today. Trust me, you'll be speaking about sleep like an expert after this episode.
Perfect. So our topic today is why you need a good night's sleep. We're going to talk about why sleep matters, how it affects your mind and body, and some tips for getting better sleep. Ready, Sophia?
Ready. And I think this is so important, especially if you're trying to learn something new, like English. Getting good sleep actually helps your brain remember things better.
Exactly. So listeners, if you're learning English, getting good sleep can actually help you learn faster. Sleep might seem like a small thing, but it has a huge impact on your life. All right, let's start with the big question. Why do we need sleep in the first place? Sophia, any thoughts?
Well, I think of sleep as a way to recharge, like how you plug in your phone to charge at night. If you don't sleep, it's like your battery is low and you don't have enough energy the next day.
Yes, that's a great way to explain it, Sophia. When we sleep, our body and brain rest, repair, and recharge so we're ready for a new day. If we don't get enough sleep, we feel tired, unfocused, and maybe even a little foggy, meaning it's hard to think clearly.
Yes, exactly. And it's not just about feeling tired. Sleep actually helps us learn and remember things. I read that when we sleep, our brain organizes everything we learned that day. Kind of like cleaning up and putting things in the right place.
Yes, it's true. During sleep, our brain processes and stores memories. So if you're learning English, sleep actually helps you remember new words and phrases better.
So listeners, if you're serious about learning English, don't skip on sleep. You're helping your brain learn even when you're asleep.
Exactly. Think of sleep as a study tool. You're studying while you sleep because your brain is storing new information. Sleep is a simple way to help your brain stay strong and keep your memory sharp.
I love that. It's like sleep is working for you, even when you're not doing anything.
Exactly, Sophia. Sleep is important for keeping us focused, clear-headed, and feeling good. It really is a key part of being healthy and successful. So now we know why sleep is so important. But what happens if we don't get enough sleep? Have you ever had a day where you were really tired, Sophia?
Oh, yes. I remember a few times when I didn't sleep well at all. The next day, I was so tired I kept forgetting things. I couldn't focus, and I just felt grumpy. I wasn't in a good mood.
Yes, that's a common feeling. When we don't sleep enough, our mood can change. We can feel more irritated, stressed, or even sad. When we're tired, it's hard to stay positive, right?
Absolutely. And I've noticed it's not just our mood. I've read that if you don't sleep enough, you're more likely to get sick, like catching a cold or the flu.
Exactly. When we're sleep deprived, which means we didn't get enough sleep, our immune system doesn't work as well. The immune system is like our body's defense system, keeping us safe from sickness. But if our immune system is tired, it can't protect us as well.
That makes so much sense. It's like if the guards of your body are tired, they can't do their job as well.
Exactly. So getting enough sleep keeps us healthy, both physically and mentally. It's interesting to think that something as simple as sleep can make such a big difference.
Yes, and sometimes we think, oh, I can skip sleep, I'll just drink coffee. But it's really not the same. Sleep has a special effect that coffee just can't replace.
Right. No amount of coffee can do the work that a good night's sleep can. Sleep helps our body, our mind, and our mood. All right, so we know sleep is essential for our mood and health, but what about work or school? Have you noticed a difference in your productivity when you don't get enough sleep, Sophia?
Yes, absolutely. If I don't sleep well, I'm slower, I make more mistakes, and I feel like everything is more difficult. But when I sleep well, I can focus, work faster, and I make fewer mistakes.
Exactly. Sleep and productivity are connected. When we're well rested, our brain works faster and we can think clearly, which helps us make better decisions.
And I think it's more than just speed. I also feel more creative and motivated when I've had a good night's sleep. Everything seems easier and more enjoyable.
Yes, I agree. And for people who are studying or working, sleep is a tool that helps us stay productive. It's like having extra energy and focus to do our best work.
Yes, and it also helps us avoid mistakes. When we're tired, we're more likely to make small mistakes, which can slow us down even more.
Absolutely. So if you want to be your best, make sure you're getting enough sleep. Think of sleep as an investment in yourself. It's not a waste of time. It's a way to make sure you can do your best.
I like that way of thinking. Sleep really is a way to invest in yourself.
So now that we know why sleep is so important, let's talk about some ways to improve our sleep. Sometimes it's hard to get a good night's sleep, right? Do you have any tips, Sophia?
Yes, absolutely. One thing I try to do is have a bedtime routine. This means I do the same things every night before bed, like brushing my teeth, reading a book, or listening to calming music. It helps my brain know that it's time to sleep.
That's a great tip. Routines can really help because they signal to our body that it's time to wind down, to relax. And listeners, your routine doesn't have to be complicated, just something simple that helps you feel calm and ready for bed.
And another tip is to turn off screens, like your phone, computer, or TV, at least 30 minutes before bed. The light from screens tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, so it's harder to fall asleep.
Yes, that's a big one. The light from screens, especially blue light, can make it hard for our body to turn off. If you're looking at your phone or watching TV, your brain thinks it's still daytime, so try to put your screens away before bed.
And here's another tip. Keep your bedroom comfortable. A cool, dark, and quiet room is best for sleep. If you live in a noisy area, you can use earplugs or a white noise machine to help.
That's a good one. And don't forget to find a good pillow and a comfortable mattress. If your bed isn't comfortable, it's harder to relax and sleep well.
Absolutely. And try to go to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends. This helps your body get into a rhythm so you fall asleep more easily.
Great tips, Sophia. So listeners, if you're having trouble sleeping, try these tips and see if they help. All right, Marco, we've covered a lot today about why sleep is so important. Could you walk us through some key words from our conversation?
Of course, Dave. All right, listeners. Here are some useful words and phrases from today's chat that can help you talk about sleep like a pro. Let's go over each one and make sure you understand. Recharge. When we say recharge, we mean giving your body energy again, like recharging a battery. Imagine your phone. When it's low on battery, you plug it in to recharge it. Sleep does the same thing for your body and mind, so you wake up refreshed and ready to go. Immune system. The immune system is like the body's army. It protects us from getting sick by fighting off germs and viruses. When we're sleep deprived, meaning we don't get enough sleep, our immune system gets weaker. That makes it easier for us to get sick. Sleep deprived. This term means you didn't get enough sleep, so you're tired. When you're sleep deprived, you might feel sleepy, slow, or even grumpy. Being sleep deprived can also make it hard to think clearly and stay focused. Productivity. Productivity is about how much work you can get done and how efficiently you can do it. When you're well rested, your productivity is high. You can focus better, work faster, and make fewer mistakes. But if you're sleep deprived, productivity goes down because it's harder to concentrate and get things done. Bedtime routine. A bedtime routine is a set of activities you do every night to help your mind and body relax and prepare for sleep. It could be reading, listening to soft music, or taking a warm bath. A bedtime routine tells your brain, hey, it's time to sleep. Screen light. Screen light refers to the light from electronic screens like phones, computers, and TVs. This light can make it hard for us to fall asleep because it tells our brain that it's still daytime. If you want to sleep better, try to turn off your screens at least 30 minutes before bed. So these words are all connected to the topic of sleep and health. Try using these words in your daily conversations or when talking about your own sleep habits. Practicing them will help you remember them better.
Thanks, Marco. That was super helpful. I know our listeners will feel more confident using these words. All right, everyone, that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning about why sleep is so important, especially if you're trying to learn English.
And remember, listeners, if you want to improve your focus, mood, and health, don't skip on sleep. Tonight, maybe try some of our sleep tips to see if they help you feel more rested tomorrow. Keep in mind, sleep is just as important as eating healthy and exercising. It's something simple you can do to take care of yourself.
Thank you for joining us on English Everyday Podcast. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It's a great way to support us and help others learn English and cost you nothing.
Yes, join our community and let's keep learning English together, one episode at a time. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.